Yeetus, my fetus. Weird intro. Anyway, welcome guys and gals back to the channel. Today we have more Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro stuff. I do have this deck in real life, I just don't have sleeves and I don't want to ruin the cards by doing it without sleeves. So, unfortunately, it's going to be without sleeves and I might do an update a month later as well. So, with the cards in person, so keep an eye out for that. Today we have an interesting control deck. It's Phantasm Spiral. Not Spiral with the Y, Spiral with the I. Keep in mind. This is a deck based on normal monsters / non-effect monsters. With the field spell, Pacifist the Phantasm City. That's your main card of the deck, I would say. So yeah, let's get on with it. For monsters, we only have 3. We have 3 Mega Smasher, which is a dinosaur, which is important, 2000 attack, and a water. Beat down, basically. It's the only monster, so it's just there for beat down. 3 Fossil Dig to search the Megalo Smasher, simple enough. And we have the triple extra for just some draw power, since you don't need the extra deck at all with this. If you don't have the money for extra, I would recommend Desires, even though Desires sort of conflicts with the deck, since most of your cards you do need in your deck. Anyway, moving on to some more draw power is triple potted duality. Since you literally don't special summon, you only summon the main monster, Megalo Smasher, and that's it. Duality is just an easy way to try and get your field spell as soon as possible. So talking about field spell, we have 3 Pacifists, the Phantasm City. This is the key to your deck. Without it, you'll just have a control deck with just monsters that don't do anything. So you can't normal special summon effect monsters when you activate effects, so that's why it's normal monsters and all effects. When you normal special summoned exactly 1 normal monster, and tokens count, so keep that in mind, you can add a Phantasm Spiral card from your deck to your hand. And if you control no tokens and your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon a token, which will then trigger the first effect to add a Phantasm Spiral. Next we have Terraforming to search out our Phantasm City. Our last 2 spells is 2 one-offs in Dimensional Fissure. It's just general floodgate, since you don't use the graveyard at all for monsters, since they're literally normal monsters. Next we have Card Demise, just more draw power. Even if this was up free, I'd recommend running it at 1, since most of your cards are searches. So you don't really need any more draw power than the 1 Demise, since the downside of getting rid of everything. Moving on to our traps, we have our main trap in Triple Spiral Battle. Battle is just a pop that you can activate from hand if you have Umi, and since Pacifist, the field spell counts as Umi, you can activate from hand during your play's turn to destroy something on the field, which is pretty cool. Next we have 2 Spiral Power, which is a negator. It doesn't negate the effect, but you can negate an opponent's monster basically. Same thing as Spiral Battle, you can activate in hand if you have Umi on the field and Pacifist. They're the main surges. Next we have Triple Judgment, just easy spell and trap negation. And we have Triple C Stealth Attack. C Stealth Attack is really good in this deck as it activates Pacifist from Graveyard, which is very important if they get rid of it. And it can also protect all your spells and traps, including Pacifist, by banishing a ward you control. And your token, by the way, off Pacifist is level 8. So whenever your token battles, if this is on the field, that opponent's monsters are automatically destroyed. Moving on to some 2-elves, we have 2 Storm Ignorant Force, because sometimes you don't open the 6 cards to get your monster, or there's 5 to 6 cards to get your field spell. The monster or the field spell is the most important to get to. If you can't get to that, then you'll have to resort to using the floodgates or storming. That's when you play storming. Next we have 2 summon limits, since we only summon once a turn. The 1 normal summon and probably the 1 token summon, which is both the summons for summon limit. We only play our floodgates at 2, as this is not it's full control. I wouldn't say it's done. These actually hurt your deck more because you'll rather see your other cards like Pacifist and draw power in general rather than the floodgates. 2 there can only be 1 because both the token and your normal summon are different types, so very nice. 1 metaverse to get your build on the field, if that makes sense. 1 skill drain because you have no effect monsters at all. A soul drain to avoid your stuff getting negated by Ash. I mean, not Ash, that's the other one, that's Mind Drain. Soul Drain for all banished decks because of your one-dimensional vision. Holonoids, because it's a free summon from Grave, and it's just spell and trap removal. And the Tenyi, Unrivaled Fist, just general negation. Your extra deck doesn't matter at all, we just have the one Sea Monster Thesis because that's our mascot. So, let's get on to the deck. I mean, onto the replay, sorry. This is a little bit hard. Okay, we've just set up a lobby. Now we're waiting for someone to join, and then after this, that'll be it. So we're just going to be commentating. Yep, Grey Money will join. Okay, he's probably going to choose to go first, which is bad for our deck, because we are going first deck. Yep, he is. Yeah, nothing we can do unless he passes. We're playing against Dark Magician or Magician Girls. Yep, Dark Magician. So we might have a bit of a problem because they can easily banish most of our stuff. Unless we manage to get Pacifist and Fossil Dig on the field, that'll be excellent. Alright. Nice. He's opened up the full combo with Magician Souls, so this is probably going to be hard for us. He sent the Dark Magician, so it's more likely playing Pure rather than some random Dragoon Turbo variant of it. Faithful Servant, and then he stacked the Circle. Yep, Circle. That's the card you want to watch out for in this deck when you're going up against, because just free popping is amazing. We have the out in battle, but we need a way to keep our Umi on the field and get a monster on the field so we can actually activate it. Tomas is going for the Dragon Knight, I'm guessing. Or he's gone for the Goddess Bow or something similar to that. Nope, the Dark Magicians. I forgot that card existed, to be honest. Okay, he definitely has interaction, which is a bit bad. We opened his eyes. I mean, Extrav, which is pretty good. Let's see if we can find something. Ooh, don't tell me that's a draw. No, it's just that. Nice. Gonna activate Pacifist, then we're gonna activate Fossil Dig. Pretty important. We're gonna grab our Megalo Smasher. Try and get rid of that spell real quick. Gonna be adding, where do we want to add another battle. So then if he tries to activate one of the other cards when I attempt to destroy that, we'll be good. So we're gonna activate battle, targeting Circle. And if he chains anything to it, which he doesn't, which is a bit odd. So we're just gonna get rid of his other face down since it's Dark Magician. Yeah, lucky we did. Since that is problematic, sort of. I'd rather not attack the Magician Girl, but we might have to force out an effect. We might be better off not doing that, since he can just bring our Dark Magician. We don't have an out to that at the moment, so we're just gonna pass. Remember Sea Stealth Attack, that's probably gonna come in handy in this matchup, because he's definitely gonna try and get rid of the spell as soon as possible. He's gonna activate Circle, we're going Judgment, because that's the smart thing to do. We don't want him to get free banishes. Since he activates card, we can summon a token and pop off during his turn. Let's grab our power. It's negation. We'd rather have negation at the moment since the other back row is more than likely dead since we got rid of the destruction back row at the moment. Magician Souls, just the man I was looking for. Oh, never mind, he probably has it considering what he just did there. So we're just going to use this now. No idea why I did that, but misplay. And we're going to use this guy's effect to get rid of our water monster during the end phase and returns. Then he has no other choice but to attack our guy that's instantly going to destroy their guards, which is pretty nice. Or we can storm in, but not about that, because storming's probably better off later on. Depending on if he actually does anything at the moment. Looks like he's stalling a bit. There's the Magician's Souls. If he goes into that card... No. Go right ahead. Drew one card. Is he gonna activate the effect? Oh yeah, he can't. This is sort of a predicament for us because we can't attack the Magician Girls because they'll just tag out into a Dark Magician or something similar, which we can't really get over, but now we can, but only one at a time, so it's just gonna waste an attack, basically, when they tag out. We do have one pop and one negation left in deck at the moment. So we're relying heavily on this Mirror Force to actually go through this time. If it goes through and we top deck something neat, then that's game. Yep, no. That's why we got the negation, just in case he tried to do that. If he goes to battle, we might just let him swing. Oh, Magician's Souls appears. Okay. We got an Olanoids, which is actually really useful at the moment. We're gonna use this guy's effect to get rid of that. And so if he chains anything, we're good. And we are. Perfect. Now we're popping off. We're gonna grab our last battle, because that back road's got me a bit worried now. Gonna immediately attack that guy because we can just get rid of him with the safe stealth attack immediately, which is nice. Okay, so we're probably gonna aim for that card, unless he activates immediately, then we should be good. Ooh, we might just want to end actually, now I think about it. But first, we'll try and get rid of that back row since it seems a bit off, by the way he's keeping it so tightly. Oh, it's Eternal Soul. That explains a lot. We're just gonna end because we don't want to activate the Princess, giving him another one of the Magician's Souls, which will allow him to pop off even more. He's gonna Fusion Summon, okay. We do have an Olanoids, which is nice, because Dark Magician does rely on its spell and traps heavily, which is weird, but oh dear. Okay, we're going to immediately grab out this guy, so he has no choice but to, you know, get rid of the token, and when he does, this will activate. If he sets something, we'll just Olanoids and if he negates, then that's game. Yep. Game. Negate, come on. You know you want it. Nope. Too bad it can't be destroyed. Nice, nice. Now he can't get over this card, so we're pretty Gucci to be honest. If he attempts to attack into it without... Yep, he knows, so it should be good from now on. Oh, we just drew the top deck of the Sentry. We're gonna attack over the Dragoon in a second. He's gonna probably add back the souls. If he doesn't add back the souls, that's gonna be a bit strange. Nope. He's betting on next turn to do something. Doesn't activate, so that's nice. Oh, never mind, it does. We're still just gonna do this. Why not? And we misplayed big then. Oh well. That's what I get for not thinking, I guess. Gonna do that, so he's forced out that, then we're gonna change C Stealth to get rid of that. Token and attack final. I literally have no targets, but sure. Ooh, that's game. Okay, let's move on to a second match then. Okay, second match, we have Galax Spectre joining. We need to go first, so let's see if we can win this. Nope. Perfect going first hand, bad going second hand. Never mind. We got the juice. Set, 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 set. That's what you usually do with this deck. Let's see if he has something. Sure, why not? You can get rid of the Soul Drain. I'll trigger this. Get me some resources. Let's grab ourselves a battle. No, no, no. We're gonna wait. Then we're gonna activate there can only be one. Now, if he's playing normal Dragon Link, he's basically stuffed. Yep. Stuffed. Plus the skill drain. We're just popping off. We should have game because he's playing Dragon Link and he just wasted a Cosmic. We definitely have a game. He doesn't really have any way to out. There can only be one apart from Cosmic, and even then we have the outs of that as well. Yeah, we're Gucci. We're going to keep on attacking with this until we find a Mega off the top. Then when we do, we can easily just out the next one with the battle, attacking for 4k every turn. Since we'll have battle twice, that's easy peasy. If he sets something in the back row, we have the Olenoids for it. We drew the False Dig, which is big money. And now, we're popping off. Grab it, another battle. Now we have two, we're just going to destroy his monster now. And attack for 4k. Okay, then when he goes to activate that card's effect, we're just going to activate the Skill Drain, stop any potential dangers. us a lot to work with. This is the best board we have, to be honest, which is a generic floodgate plus a solemn and some interruption in the form of battle. No. I don't think so. In the end phase, we're just gonna, yep, and that's easy as that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and next time we'll give you an update on this deck in real life. But for our next video, we might go back to sealed only, even though we don't really have access to any way to get packs at the moment, since they're all sold out. Well, if the packs we're looking for. So we'll just look for some weird way to get packs. So, bye-bye. In 3, 2, 1.